Alright, hey everybody, so welcome to another After We Collided movie video. Now I know I made videos in the past talking about the fact that After We Collided will be a R-rated movie, that Anna Todd, Roger Kumble, and everybody involved with the film has announced that they are going back to the books and that the film will be rated R. Now today's video, I kind of wanted to talk to all the people who I can already see coming from about 50 million miles away, that once this film is officially announced as an R-rated film, once the different film ratings organizations all over the world officially announce their ratings, and once they announce that the film will be rated R, that there's going to be like some people who have only known the films from the first film, that they only know this material from that first film, they're going to start screaming and yelling. They're going to start complaining. They're going to start kicking up a huge pile of shit. I mean, they're just going to start screaming and yelling. Parents are going to, get pissed. Parents groups might even come out against this film. And so I kind of wanted to talk to those people in this video. The first thing that I want to go ahead and say here is, the first film never should have been PG-13. That's just a cold, hard, naked truth. The first film never should have been PG-13. If you go by the books, if you actually are going to do a direct adaptation of the books, line by line, page by page, the films would be NC-17. The books are for adults. The books the books have a lot of adult content in them. But I've already made a corresponding video talking about how we can never get an NC-17, which I want you guys to keep that in mind, because I see a lot of you out there actually asking for scenes that would ultimately get this film an NC-17. So you have to remember that we cannot get an NC-17. But yes, the books are NC-17, or the books are very hard R material. They just are. And so if you're going to do a direct adaptation of the books, or you're going to do a film that is anywhere even close to the books, you're going to have to get an R rating. You're going to have to be willing to go for the R rating. Now, one of the big criticisms coming out of the first film is that it was PG-13, because the material is not PG-13. And the first film really does feel like one of those films where you take the title, you take the characters, you take like some scenes in there and you're like, well, maybe I recognize that scene or that scene, but it's not exactly like the books. It doesn't feel like the books, but I kind of remember that. That's how the first film felt to a lot of fans. And so one of the main things, and also that's probably how the film felt to Anna Todd while watching it, is that it felt like it was not really an adaptation of the books. It felt like one of those adaptations where you take the title, you take the characters, and you throw everything else out the window, and you basically make the film that you want to make. It just did not feel like the books that we all know and love, that we all, love reading, or that we all fell in love with. And so Anna Todd said, you know what? In my contract, the sequel is going to be rated R. We are going to shoot an R-rated movie. We're going to film an R-rated film. We're going to go back to the books. And you know what? We're going to give, the fans, we're going to give the people who read the books an adaptation that they can actually look at and say, that is what I remember. That is the book that I fell in love with. That is a film, based on a book that I fell in love with. And so that's like one of the main things that Anna Todd said from day one, is that the film will be rated R. And that's kind of like why I wanted to say to all the people out there who are going to start complaining, who are going to start bitching and moaning, is that that's accurate to the book. So that's what this thing should have been from day one. It's not like these people all of a sudden decided, hey, you know what? Let's just throw in a few more fucks. Let's just throw in some more graphic sex scenes. Let's just throw in some more drug use. And, let's just, make this thing, more hard R. Let's just, just for the hell of it, just to, maybe make a little bit more money. But no, it's because they're going back to the books. It's because they're trying to give, the fans what they want. They're trying to go back to the books and actually give a more accurate representation of the books. And that's one of the main things that I want to talk about with this video, or that's one of the main things that I am talking about with this video, is that before you start screaming and yelling, before you start, kind of accusing them of about 50 million different things, I want you to remember what I am telling you, is that this is what the films should have been from day one. We should not be sitting here, getting ready for the second film to come out, saying like, oh, this is going to be such a drastic change, because there are a lot of fans of the books who are, kind of, saying like, oh, a lot of people who just saw the movie, they don't know what's about to hit them. They are not prepared for what's coming. But yeah, like we should not be sitting here saying that. We should be sitting here, pretty much bouncing off the walls, going like, "Oh my God, we're gonna continue the story of Hessa. Oh my God, we're gonna get another great adaptation of the books." Instead of saying like, "Oh my God, they're gonna have to do so much to try to rectify that first movie. They're gonna have to do so much to try to make the changes. They're gonna have to do so much to try to fix all the past mistakes." But that's where we are now, because like I said, that first film never should have been PG-13, and that film literally came off as somebody who was at the helm was pretty much like, I hate these books, I hate everything about these books, and I'm just gonna make the film that I think that these books should have been. And you know what? That's just not the books. That's just not what these books are. And like I said, the books are NC-17, or the books are very hard R rated. If you were to assign ratings to them. And that's just what I wanted to make sure that people understand before you start screaming, before you start yelling, that yes, this is more accurate to the books, that this is what these films should have been from day one. So jump down to the comment section below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued love and support. As always, remember, if you like what you see here and you want to see more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and let's go through all the stuff you'll be able to find on this channel right now. So every day I'll be doing daily uploads of the read-throughs, where I literally go through different books and read to you guys page by page, chapter by chapter. All 7 books of the After series by Anna Todd are now on the channel to their completion. I'm working on It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, and these will be daily uploads barring any types of personal illnesses or issues. Now that we have the official green light of the After We Collided movie, I'll be bringing you guys constant updates on that, so keep looking forward to that. You guys are going to be so updated that you'll be begging me to stop the updates. And those updates are also going to cover After We Fell and After We're Happy. So once we get the green light on those 2 films, I'll also be bringing you guys constant updates on those as well. Every other day, I'll be doing different topics that come up in the After fandom. So if there's a topic out there that you guys want to see me talk about, go ahead and either leave it down in the comments, or you can find me on either Twitter, email, or my Facebook. All the relevant information is on the About section of the channel. As always, remember, this channel would not be able to go to the heights that it has without you guys, and so for that, I'm eternally grateful. You know, and I know there are plenty of After fans, old and new, who have no idea that this channel exists. So keep sharing the channel, keep spreading the word of Charles's movie channel, because this will easily be one of the best After series channels that you'll find right here on YouTube, or dare I say anywhere. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep subscribing, keep sharing. My name is Charles. Welcome to the After series channel. I'll see you later, After fans, After naters. Take care, y'all. Love you.